thanks again for tuning in to our show. It has been a full year of unexpected happenings. We have lost loved ones to the COVID-19 virus, to hate crimes and road rage and racism. And I thought it would be nice to leave you with some pleasant highlights and memories of our past shows. So sit down, get your cup of coffee or tea or your favorite beverage, and enjoy the show.
So I'm super excited that you do, because that really meant a lot to me. Because I don't sell homes, the homes sell themselves, you know. And one thing Jimmy will tell you and contest to is that I don't force people to purchase a home. I want them to feel comfortable, because this is a lifetime decision. I've had them do it. So if there's one thing you want to tell the sellers today, what would that be?
The one thing absolutely is to price the property correctly and get it staged. If you want that quick sell, the highest price possible, those two definitely things that they definitely need to do.
Lynette, thank you. Thank you for coming in today. It has been such a pleasure.
Thank you.
I am a proponent of saying to our people, African Americans and people of color, we have to do this. We have to get the vaccines. If we don't get the vaccines, number one, it's going to potentially make things worse for us, because again, our people suffer disproportionately with healthcare issues.
Eyes in the Dark by Dr. Rachel Heggins. This girl fell. No lights, depression, a hole, scratching. Where's the light? Digging, clamoring, falling deeper. It's dark in here. Somebody help me. I can't seem to help myself. Helpless. I can't see me. Invisible. I can't feel my pain. Numb. I can't move forward. Stuck. I can't hear my own self scream. Voiceless. Somebody help me, please. Oh, heck, I'm losing the fight. I can't see my life. It's dark as night. Light put out, such defeat, like a cigarette butt under my feet. No ounce of life to rescue me. If this is my end, it's not my choice. Suicide creeps. Sneak attack, no voice. The voice in me screams from my head, just trying hard to survive before I'm dead. Jesus, please help me.
I will say is that COVID is changing so many employment laws. If you know anything about the employment law landscape, you know that on a quarterly basis, there could be a new employment law anyway. So adding COVID on top of that, it's just a whole nother layer.
I'm 62 years old at the time I'm diagnosed. I had been taking a mammogram since I was 40. That's 22 years of breast exam. And I immediately asked God, how long do I have to live? And that question came up because anytime you hear the C word, you hear the word cancer, you think of death because right now there is no cure for it. And so I'm sitting on the examining table while the doctor is looking at my mammogram on the screen. And I said to myself, let me think of all the positive words that begin with C, because my mind was just freaking out. And I knew I had to bring myself to some kind of composure so I could stop thinking out of my emotions and begin to think with my head. So my doctor's looking at the screen, and in my mind, I started thinking of words like Christ, because I'm a Christian, cruise, candy, cake, clothes, car, anything that would keep me from that D word of death. And I heard God say to me, as clear as I'm talking to you, this is not sickness until death. And I responded back to God, okay, how are we getting through this?
We encourage people to talk to your family about organ donation. You can go to the MBA to sign up. You can sign up on the website. But in the community, a lot of times we hear people that say they just aren't comfortable with the donation process. So we share that process with them a little bit, the behind the scenes part of donation.
The Donor Service Center is the hub of everything that goes on in the organization.
We're involved in almost every single piece.
We're like the heart of the organization.
So at any given time, you can be working on one case for the day or for part of the day, or you can be working up to 4 or 5 cases. It just depends on the timing, what the cases are, whether it's a local donor, whether it's a import case coming in, whether it's a tissue case that you're following to potentially see if the family is interested in donation.
In the streets to survive at a young age. So everything basically was street life to me until, I'm just having to change a new direction now. Everything I knew and everything I did was in the street.
I was encountered with these two brothers, and we used to live in the same old neighborhood, but when we moved up the neighborhood, they moved up here too. So they said, man, look, we got some bicycles. You want one? So I said, yeah. Riding around. So I seen them drifting off. I said, what's going on? So I seen this car pulled up, and there was a guy in it, and his son in there, and the son said, Dad, there go my bicycle right there. So I said, so the guy said, so the father said, well, where'd you get the bicycles from? I said, I got it from my 2 friends. Yeah, so he said he's seen them. So he said, well, he said, young fella, these are my son's bicycles. They've been stolen. So I said, I didn't take them. So he said, well, so they called the police. I said to myself, these ain't no friends of mine. So my father said the same thing. So my father was telling me, he said, well, you should have told them where they live at. And, back then when I was going, it was a code on the streets, basically saying that you are snitching. But my father was telling me, he said, no, you're not snitching. You correcting the wrong to a right. So I still didn't listen. So they gave me, I think, 6 months probation. At the time, I was like 15 years old. Definitely it. Because I look as though that God put me on this earth for a reason, and I'm still here. So maybe I'm here to share my story, whatever.
Now go ahead and sing one of those steamboat songs.
What do you have one of the steamboat songs?
Yeah.
Get steady now. I'm going to start there. You want me to sing that song sort of like...
Blow, Connie, blow.
You want to sing that sort of like when they go to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you see they can now to go to work. I'll sing it for you.
Well, nothing here gonna hurt you, Uncle Billy.
I think I hear the captain call me. Blow, Connie, blow. I think I hear the captain call me. Blow, Connie, blow. Oh, blow, Connie, blow. Blow, Connie, blow. Oh, blow it cold, loud and mournful. Blow, Connie, blow.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. I want to thank all of our guests and people who have helped the show find its legs. Thanks for watching and clicking that subscribe button too. Now I will leave you with the sounds of our current pandemic, the cicadas. So until the next time, stay safe and God bless.